Markia here, back with another tutorial from Uniquely Designed by Markia Odom, where you want unique, you dream unique, and we make it unique. So in today's video, what we're gonna do, we are going to make a floral C. You can use any letter or do with any letter that you want. I use the C specifically because my sister is expecting. Yay, I'm gonna be an auntie for the first time. I'm so excited. She's having a little girl. We don't know her name yet, but she did want me to use the letter C to just practice and see what she might like. So I am dedicating this video to my sister and my brother-in-law Josh. So if you guys are interested in continuing to learn how I created that C, keep on watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that alarm in the top there to keep up to date when I post another video. I'm going to try my best to keep doing a video every week. So continue watching, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so here is the list of supplies that you'll need to achieve today's look. So you'll need some glue sticks, glue gun, scissors, an Exacto knife, or a box cutter. I believe that's what I used. You'll also need a ruler, pencil, and styrofoam board, and a various collection of flowers. And everything I used in today's video was all purchased at the dollar store. Alright, so now what I'm doing is I am just measuring out my lines for my C with my ruler. So I'm just marking on my board the end points of my C. And I kind of freehand a little bit of my C letter, which you'll see in just a second. I used to be super good growing up doing bubble letters, so I'm gonna freehand a little bit of it, but just to get the lines in my C kind of perfect, I do use a ruler, especially since this is a big C that I'm making. But what I'll show you guys in just a second, I actually redid my C just because I didn't like how it looked. It just didn't look right. So you'll see in just a second here that I redid my whole entire C. And it's okay if you guys don't get it right the first couple times. It took me about a good 15 minutes just to make sure I got it right. I actually used the back side of my styrofoam board to do the other part of my C, but that's why you use a pencil so you can erase and start over again. Alright, so this is my finished C, and as you can see, it's a couple marks in there, but that's okay because that's going to get covered up with flowers. So now what we're going to cut it out with our Exacto knife. So be super careful. I had a box cutter like I mentioned earlier. That box cutter is super sharp, so it'll be very easy to cut through. I don't recommend cutting with scissors through a styrofoam board because it might be very difficult doing it because it's not super thick, but it's thick enough to where it's kind of hard to penetrate through styrofoam. So an Exacto knife or a box cutter will definitely do the trick. Alright, so this is what our C looks like after we finish cutting it out. Now what I'm showing you is how rickety some of the ends are. So what I'm going to do is take my scissors and I'm actually going to straighten that out a little bit more just so it doesn't look so raggedy, because I really don't like how that looks. So I'm just going to take my scissors and just try to smooth it out as much as I can. And whatever I can't smooth out with my scissors, I do use my box cutter, or you can use your Exacto knife to help get that even more sharper and cleaner look. Alright, so now what I am doing is I'm just popping off my flower buds off of the stems, and I'm using the bigger flowers first, or the more eye-catching flowers is what I would like to call them. And I'm gonna place them on the board just so I have spaces to where I know I want to put my bigger flowers or the unique flowers at. So after I hot glued the bigger flowers on, what I'm doing now is just using all my other flowers and just kind of filling in the gaps and filling in spots where I want to place the other flowers at. And once I figure out where I want to place them exactly, I'll just get hot glue and then I will place them in their spots, right where I want them to stay. Just so you guys know, hot glue is going to get a little messy out here, so just be a little careful. But what I'm about to show you guys now is on this rose, if you want to see the bottom of the butt that I'm showing you right now, I don't know what it's called, sorry guys. What I'm doing is I'm pressing that part into the board to make an indent so I'm able to stand the flowers up. So I did that with various flowers throughout this project so that they're not all laying straight down. Oh my gosh, we are almost at the final look. What I wanted to add here is my baby breaths, or some people like to call these hydrangeas, just to add a little extra finishing touches. And around the edges where there was a little bit of white still showing, I added a little greenery to cover up that white so it can have a little bit more of floral accent as well to it. And here is our finished look, guys. And here is our finished product. So I really enjoyed making this C. The only thing I would say, it was very time consuming just trying to take the flowers off the stem and then just placing it on the letter the way to make it look more strategic, and also just making sure that the flowers are standing out and having certain dynamics on the letter. And I would also, what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna figure out a way to have it stand on its own in case they wanted to just have it stand on the dresser, or if you want to hang it up, you can always just add some clips or something in the back to be able to hang this up as well. But I seriously enjoyed making this. My sister and brother-in-law, they both loved it a lot. She was like, it is so pretty, it's so beautiful. So if you guys want, I will also do another one. Just leave in the comment section below another letter that you may want to see me do, or if you have questions about any other letters, feel free to definitely ask me. I do want to experiment with this again and do something like with shells, or make it like a beach vibe or something like that. So I do want to get a little bit more creative with these letters. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit that alarm notification in the corner there to alert when I do another video for events. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.